Top of the top. Good morning. We back again. We up live. Good morning, everybody. Back to it. What's up, y'all? Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good to see y'all all once again. What's up, Matt? EK, what's up? Latasha Jordan, shout out to everybody that's up. Your girl, Lynn. Appreciate all of y'all. We're gonna get into it. What's up, being blessed? Shout out to everybody that's here, tapped in, everybody that found this channel. Shout out to a lot of new people that found this channel. And shout out to everybody from day one. Y'all watching a lot of this stuff change. We AI proof. We're gonna get into it, y'all. A lot of things playing out, a lot of things going on. The truth is, it's been a major blizzard, major storm. One of the main things we're gonna look at today is they got the reports and statistics on this poverty level. Mainly the studies on New York. So all the things I've been telling y'all, when I tell you we've been in these studies and the whole purpose of online, like these apps were also social science studies. I'm gonna show y'all today, man. Your life was handled as a mathematic equation. I spoke about all this already. Check the episode Dementia. I'm just letting y'all know this shit is not a game. It's not a game, y'all. It's not a game. It's not a joke. And the joke is on everybody who didn't stay focused. So we're going to look at the real numbers today. People being flushed out. They flushed themselves out. Basically, everybody in New York that can't take care of themselves, they being flushed out. That's a fact. And that's just not just New York. It's just that this what they've been doing these studies that they admitted they've been studying since 2015, the whole poverty level. So everybody, like I said, everybody that was at social service, all y'all been in databases. That's why they get y'all those apps at what? Social service. Telling y'all, man, the plan was to get out of poverty, man. So now it's set up where everybody that's stuck in poverty, they got to fend for themselves. And they also just implemented the new welfare rules where you have to explain every reason why you want it. So for everybody who don't have children, a lot of them are about to be getting kicked off welfare. So I'm just letting y'all know. We're going to get into a lot. Just this morning, they said it's a lot of power outage in many different places. And I'll show you. You're probably going to see it today in the live numbers. A lot of people not going to be online today because they power out. But anyway, let's get into it. Number real talk. And one of the main things I've been speaking about that we've been talking about that I've been telling you guys is not a joke. It's all hitting the fan now. It's all being exposed. Told you 2026 was going to be a grand exposure on what hip-hop really is and what it's about. I've been telling y'all the past 2 years to leave it alone. Get away from it. Stop being proud of it. Hey, if you listen to it, it's nothing to be proud of no more. But it's being that a lot of y'all didn't get it, you going to get it today. Every shot been directed at you. Yo, hip-hop culture, a.k.a. Black culture. See, you didn't get it still. So I'm going to show y'all today BOOSIE and BG being roasted for hanging out at spring break with the youngsters. But see, you got to also remember this. It's two sides of this story. See, BOOSIE and BG hanging with the youngsters, but you know all they fans that love them go run and hang with the youngsters. Bingo. So we're going to get into that. We're going to get into part 2 of TEYANA ratchet behavior. And then, y'all know I've been speaking about the corny-ass couple. And how many times I kept saying, they not innocent. SWIZZ Beatz and Alicia Keys not innocent. How many times I said that? Okay. Now, they both being accused of certain behavior. SWIZZ Beatz child mother, the original baby mother, claims that their daughter is now getting high and using vapes and all this other stuff, and she's saying it comes from them. The mother of the child is saying that SWIZZ and Alicia corrupted the daughter. Now, this is a thing I didn't know. I didn't know that the baby mother from the United Kingdoms. So SWIZZ Beatz, you don't even have a baby mother in America. SWIZZ Beatz, I assume you wasn't even getting them before that. I know who y'all are down with. SWIZZ Beatz, you and Alicia Keys, y'all are a manufactured couple put together, all right, after Clyde had her, y'all put together. Swizz Beatz, you suspect. You got a baby mother in United Kingdoms. And she's saying what you did to her daughter. We're going to leave it at that. Just know that smoke is on Swizz Beatz and Alicia Keys' ass right now. All right, so we're going to get into it. Even though, like I said, let's just go. Let's go. TEYANA Taylor's Oscar reaction goes viral after Amy Madigan wins Best Supporting Actress. So I wanted y'all to see what we spoke about yesterday. This is how the media worked. This is how the whole thing flipped. This whole thing did not go in TEYANA Taylor's favor at all. Her behavior has been being used to keep the Oscars trending. Because remember, things don't trend without no bad news. This is what I'm going to show y'all right now. You know how they say the Oscars boring, the Oscars this, that, and the third? Well, her shenanigans has been being used to promote the drama of the Oscars. But not only that, I'm showing y'all how it's not going in her favor. When you in a big movie and you getting respected for this movie, but you're trending, all right, let me make it simple. This is the same thing as you went to graduation and you got into a confrontation at graduation. Graduation day, you going to get your diploma and you get into a scuffle. Backstage, before. See that? It's the same. I'm always making it simple for y'all. It's the same thing. You go to graduation for one thing, you ended up fighting, arguing with security, all this other stuff. That's what she did. And I want y'all to get, they putting an extra lens on it. So when you tap into this channel, I've been giving y'all this full narrative. It's not just me. It's not no attack. It's not me dissing up. I've been trying to tell y'all what this is. It's a big narrative. They don't know how to act, whether in public, the streets, whatever it is. They are slow now. There's something wrong with them. They don't know how to behave. When I kept telling you, it's about behavior now. Data, study, analytics. Analytics are the result of your behavior. I know who you are by the stuff you do, say, participate in. Analytics. You just didn't get that. You was a human being studied 24/7. These are the things I was telling you. This year, last year, is now the judgment. The judgment is the result of the database. You guys are being tested. We got the test scores. You slow now. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. The game was who gonna stay smart? Who gonna get on these devices? Who gonna get smarter? Who's gonna get smarter after 2020? Who's ready to go to the next level intellectually? Whatever. Community-wise, business-wise. Told y'all what this is about. And I'm gonna keep showing you that it's a secret storyline that only certain people know about. I'm one of the people that know. So as I see it play out, I come back and tell y'all, look, it's what it is. It's all one big narrative. If I'm talking about TEYANA Taylor, and if I'm talking about TEYANA Taylor acting up at the Oscars, and then I'm gonna talk about BOOSIE and BG at spring break, I'm talking about the same thing. I'm talking about the same behavior of this incompetence, where they cannot be grown-ups. For some reason, they cannot be grown-ups of respect, honor, role models, adults. And it's showing now, and this is what everybody knows. So this is what I mean. Remember behind your back, a lot of y'all complain about how they called you the N-word. No, ain't nobody call you no N-word. Now it's other thing being said. They crazy. Watch out for them. Remember when I kept showing y'all all the different scenarios throughout the years? The woman getting locked up in Dubai arguing, all this drama. I've been showing you what it's about. They saying that all that drama shit, that neck roll and all that shit, they say that's a mental issue, bro. They say that's a sickness now. You can't talk to them. They don't know how to act. You can't even conversate like a human with them. That's the whole narrative, y'all. I'm not playing. So let's go. She not looking good. Well, Randy, nobody asked for your opinion. So let's go. So I'm going to show y'all something, right? Well, so we're going to pick up from yesterday real quick because this thing was somewhere else. Now, all yesterday, when I was seeing them cover TEYANA Taylor, It was about bad news. That's what I'm trying to tell you how it worked. On national TV, all her shenanigans were portrayed. On TV, she was not shown in glory. And they didn't show her hugging that man. They showed it one time, but for the most part, they cut a lot of her shit out on TV, y'all. I'm not playing with y'all. And just like I said, when they filmed her like that, that was to capture her disappointment, because in her mind, she believed she was going to win. That's a mental issue right there. And I'm going to tell you something else within the story we're going to look at. They slickly be dissing. I'll tell you, they always sneak this in articles. Like the Oscars made a point to say something. They made a point to make it like, well, you know, this TEYANA first time, so, you know, things happen. But they tried, low key was, she don't know how to act. She just got here starting all this drama. Meanwhile, people been coming here for years. We've never had these problems ever. Bingo. So that's why I say, whether she's getting tricked into it, no matter what it is, I want to show you how you can play the role of the bad guy and don't even know you playing the role of the bad guy. That's why I told you sometimes it's okay to just be quiet, be humble like everybody else. So let's go. So now I got some more proof for y'all. Remember we spoke about this yesterday. This is what I be telling y'all, man. Sometimes you just got to be quiet and watch things play out, especially when you don't know what's going on. Now, y'all already joked on this yesterday, how she was choking this man. But not only that, I saw things saying, like, everybody knows she was doing too much. This was disrespectful. You don't put, okay, family, when this is normal shit. When do women put men in headlocks in public? Told you all this shit so simple, y'all. Now let's reverse it. If that man put her in a headlock, would it be normal? I'm going to show y'all how entertainment has altered y'all brain for the most part. Anything you see on camera is acceptable, is normal. And you fight and argue over it, debate. If I put my arm around a woman's neck and walk down the aisle, is that normal? Even though she's all dressed up, smelling good, looking good, and I start roughing up like that, is that cool? All right, y'all, it's not hard to figure out. You got to look at things for what they are. So as of now, y'all, for the most part, for you to get all of these things clear that's really going on in this world, you have to take your mind out this superficial entertainment, celebrity, glitz, and glamour shit, because it really ain't there no more. All right? At this point, all of them are just fighting for their careers. And I flip scripts on y'all. See, I know the narrative on Leonardo DiCaprio. I also know the narrative on Teyana Taylor and both of them. I also know this movie was the lowest level movie Leonardo DiCaprio ever did. This movie was also a hazing for him, all right, for many different things. We're going to talk about it. This was Leonardo DiCaprio's hazing. This was his humiliation during this movie, all right? And she helped to embarrass him even more, all right? Even though they said Leonardo was there with his girl. Let's go. One battle, one best picture, the night's final award, when she was physically stopped by a guard, physically. So I did my homework. I got it clear what happened. You know what happened, y'all? This is what happened, my opinion. Y'all know how after the event over at a certain level and they go backstage. Long story short, y'all, it's what I assume. They wanted to take their own pictures backstage, the little things they do, and she was trying to be back there with everybody else. And they had to let her know, like, you big and all that. Yeah, but they wanted pictures without her. And you got to look at it. They also didn't want her behavior. But it's not that. Y'all know the other people got to take their pictures too. She's not on a certain level. So you know what they was doing to you? They not stupid. They know backstage, the high level A-listers back there, the big ones. You're not going to get back there with all them taking all them pictures and all that. They know how it works. You get clout by being around A-listers. So the security guards notice. They're not going to let you get backstage with all the big A-listers thinking you're going to be taking pictures and posts on the gram, all this other shit. That's why they did that. Now, if Teyana Taylor was the quiet type, very quiet, shy, humble, it probably never happened. But they know her behavior. Told y'all, you got in front of the camera, you got behind the camera. Y'all in front of the camera believe everything you see and what you know. The people behind the camera job is to make you believe the shit. But the people behind the camera don't believe the shit. They know the truth. So this is how it works. The people behind the camera, those are the people that run these events. They know this for a fact. Okay, Teyana Taylor, who really are you? You don't have no platinum records. You don't have no blockbuster movies. Okay, but you do have a big fan base. You have a big following on Instagram because Instagram was a platform created in Silicon Valley, which would be a human tracker, a human analytical tracker of numbers. So being that we know you have a certain amount of numbers, transaction, and flow through your channel, we also learned how to take you guys offline, put you with product, and y'all guys help product move, whether it's movies, sneakers, deodorant, it don't matter. You guys are human algorithm trackers. So, Teyana, we're going to put you in a movie because you're going to bring traffic. It has nothing to do with you being the best. It's about your appearance. It's about us putting your name on that movie. See, but when you start talking about this star, like I said, y'all forgot what a real celebrity superstar is. They let her know you ain't a star like that. You can't come backstage. Simple. Just because you in that one movie, you think you just gonna be amongst the A-listers. It don't work like that. It just doesn't. But in her mind, she tried to make a fuss because she probably was embarrassed. They probably told her straight up, you can't come back. Sorry. That's it. Meaning you had your time already. You had your shenanigans. What they got going on backstage, that's something different. So how many times I told you, even in Hollywood, they got VIP, A-list, B-list, C-list. You're not an A-lister. So it's like this. If the A-listers want to chill with Leonardo and get some pictures in the back, they don't want you there. Stay out the damn picture. They already saw what you did to the director. That's what that's about. But in the black world, she tried to flip it. They try to flip it like she's being done dirty. Her embarrassment was her snapping. That was her being embarrassed. She didn't want to accept the fact they told her no. So I'm going to show you something else. Footage from the incident showed Taylor turning around and speaking presumably to the guard, saying he's putting his hands on a female, being dramatic. She was acting like a ratchet chick in the hood, being dramatic, like she's in a regular club and a dirty dirt bag put his hands on her. All right, you better say that to a hood dude. She was saying that to security. He put his hands on me, and she was making a scene, drama. It wasn't called for, y'all. A dramatic scene for security guard. He's putting his hands on a female. He's security, Teyana. You trying to make it like he's this guy being hood ratchet, abusing you, but you're being dramatic. They not used to that shit. Now you're not looking at, you looking like part 2 from Will Smith. So I told you what's going to happen. They not coming back no more. I already told you with Will Smith. Now here we go again. She's there. Now look what I just want y'all to get. I have nothing against her. It's not about her. It's about the narrative that's spinned on her. She's not getting no glory for the role she played. Her attention is coming from her behavior at the award show. And they try to say, okay, she was fake. She was doing too much. Then they try to make it like at the end, being that she wasn't the shine, she's still trying to make attention of herself, beefing with bodyguards. Now I'm going to show y'all why it's like that. Because I know, and you're going to see it today, y'all. What I already assumed, we're going to get into it. So right here, right? She was presumably talking to the guard saying, he's putting his hands on a female. She gestured at him, adding, you're very, very rude. Now, the people that throw these events, how do you think they feel about it? That's what y'all, why y'all never get the big picture of some of these people? Say I throw my party, it's my shit. I got my security guards. Why are you beefing with my security guards like that? Why are you trying to make a scene with my security guards? You forgot this my party, girl. Why are you going so hard at my party? All right, give it a pass, holler at me, we get it fixed. But you doing this at my party, you low-key disrespecting me too. That's what y'all don't get. When you act up at somebody's party, you're disrespecting the people that threw the party. When you always worried about somebody, that's what she's doing, ratchet behavior. Meaning she forgot about the Oscar people that's throwing a party. They the ones that hired a security guard. So guess what happened? By her going hard at the security guard, she put pressure on the people that control the Oscars. Get it? Because what you're doing, you're making it. See, now let's look at it. You're trying to make, now, okay, I got to make it black and white. Now, Teyana, you're trying to make it like you're this black woman that is being done so dirty at the award shows. And you're trying to make it like our security guards are abusing you. There, you see? This extra drama. So you know what? Maybe next time we shouldn't even have you in a movie no more. Maybe this is going to be a last movie because we already see how this going. All right? This is how life has been scripted out, y'all, because these are the things that keep happening. Y'all don't get the super science level. Y'all don't understand intelligence. It's okay to shut up. You don't have to fight everything. Y'all never won the war because you didn't understand it's okay to play the role and make people think they won. You don't even know how to accept a game of let people think they winning. Let somebody think they playing you. Let somebody think they getting over on you. You always got to respond. That's why they say you're animals. Animals respond. Animals get angry. Dogs get mad. And people know how to push your buttons to make you mad, even though they also know how to set you up for a trending topic. Go over there and push it real quick. Go over there and push it. See, you don't even know you could be set up. Know what you could be set up for? The whole plan could have been, man, she ain't a star like that. She's not that type of lady. Let's get on camera acting a fool. Let's get on camera acting a fool. You don't even know before you got there, the plan could have been, we need to get on camera acting a fool. And the whole time, it was already planned out how they're going to push your buttons. But that's why I tell you, when you represent yourself and you call yourself representing these people, you have to know how to conduct yourself at all times, 24/7. And you must always be aware of the things that could happen. Just because this dude want me to fight, don't mean I always got to fight this dude. Just because somebody want to talk, it's called walk away. But y'all can't do that. You're taught to fight. So she's on. Now look at the people around her. I have to make it racial so you'll get it. A lot of white people around her. Hollywood elite, A-list. You're putting your hands on a female. Why you? She's making a scene for no reason. It wasn't that serious, y'all. Now, just know Hass ain't going to be back. You're very, very rude. Very rude. She turned to another guest. Gaslighting. It was her saying, he literally shoved me. Gaslighting. Troublemaker. Told you, man. They don't want that shit at their awards, y'all. Who does that? Come on, y'all. Let's be honest. Nobody wants that at their award. You want that at your business? You run a business. You run a store. Do you want your customers beefing online and stuff like that? Do you want this, y'all? I told you it's a reason why people don't deal with these people like that no more. It's no disrespect. It's out of safety. It's out of me keeping my sanity. See, they gonna have me in jail. They gonna have me messed up. See, I'm a security guard trying to do my job. They trying to get me fired. All I'm trying to do is my job. I could have just said, excuse me, touched her. I'm doing my job. She gonna make it, try to get me fired, bro. See that? I can't deal with them. The description I'm giving you is how a lot of people feel. And I'm telling you, this shit has come to an end now because we 50, 60, 70 years of this behavior now. This shit went on for years and years and years. And I told you, man, it's over now, y'all. They're not playing with that shit. And that's why all y'all finances are dropping. Now, I'm going to show y'all this shit right here. You see this, y'all? This is why. You don't get it, y'all. She been set up. You see how they're getting drunk? You see her Leonardo with his hands closed, right? You see that camera? She been set up on camera, don't even know it. Like I said, they look for shit like this. And Leonardo the type, he know what's going on. I'm telling you, man. Y'all think y'all smart, but y'all don't be knowing signs and symbols like that. She purposely caught off guard with that drink. She wasn't ready, but Leonardo was. He had it. Look, I ain't gonna say he had it planned out. You see his hands like that on purpose? I'm clean. I'm being a good guy. I'm clean. It's not me. Hey, don't put none of that shit on me. I ain't been drinking. All right, you got it. I'm showing you how this shit work. Yeah, we did a movie together, but I don't fuck with her like that. That's his girl to the other side. He with his other girl. He with his girl. She's there. They made sure they capture her getting drunk, y'all. So it's showing you right here her behavior. See that? When I told you, you be set up and don't even know. You don't see, you ain't looking at when you was doing all this, you forgot they took a picture you getting drunk. Bingo. So now today they can cover the headlines. Teyana Taylor was drunk. Bingo. See that? They said you was drunk. Drunk. See that? Told you, man. Y'all always gonna be exposed for your behavior. That is called that shit you be on. I don't want to use race. When y'all think everywhere's a party. Ha. You know, you see, you got it now, y'all? What would have slayed this lady? Just go there, chill out for a couple hours. Be a nerd. Be a cornball. Make people be like, damn, you see how quiet she is? Oh, where's she at? It's okay, y'all. I told you it's the reason why I didn't want to be on that camera like that. Cameras make you a clown, guys. Cameras make you a clown when you just don't understand that. And then see, When black people be on camera, they got to be clowns, guys. They got to be extra dramatic. They got to. Same way I got to curse to a bunch of I got to be wild because that's what they like. She knows this. So I'm trying to tell you, they not going for it. So she was set up right here. I've been showing you how this shit worked. They made sure they took a picture of her with her drink on that stupid ass phone. I told y'all. I told you. That's why I'm a scream. You at an award show on your phone. You can't get no stupider than that. That's why Leonardo like this. Man, this bitch dumb. Family, I told you. That internet cooked y'all brain. Everybody knows. That's why they ain't let her backstage. Bitch, you just want to come back there with that camera. I told you, man. They don't respect them. Social media, Instagram application got mind control on those people, y'all. You got it right there. Guess why I'm snapping? Family, all this time, I didn't even see the phone. You got to remember, when I'm on my cell phone, I ain't see it. I got it on a laptop. I didn't even see it on the phone. That made it worse. That's disrespect to the event. You drinking like where the fuck she think she at? So they filmed her on purpose to show she really slow, bro. She's incompetent. She don't deserve to be in that room. That's what they showing you. And she don't got no award. She's on the family. Come on, that's what I told y'all. It's a mental thing. Why would you go to Dubai? Y'all go on trips, take your phone. Y'all do important, intimate shit and bring your phone like a clown. Because you don't know about living in the experience. You live in the moment. You don't know what that means because you always stuck in the past and you can't see your future. You're stuck in the past, y'all. So a lot of people, they don't know how to live in the moment. It's called chill out. So when I've been telling you, I'm like, yo, I know this is shit. Yo, them people don't even know how to chill no more. They don't have to do nothing. That's why I stopped going to the club. They fucking corny. You go to the club, they stand around, play with their phone, taking corny ass pictures all day. You're supposed to have fun at the club. You don't go to the club and take pictures. You go to the club and have fun. But after we have fun, while we having fun, let's take a couple pictures real quick. All right, pop. Back to having fun again. No, they take a picture of the club. I got to post this real quick. Okay, let me check this real quick. That's the shit they do, bro. And just drink at the bar. Stand there. They fucking dumb, y'all. Straight up. So me seeing this right here, this my proof how she was set up. This right here means, lady, you don't have a leg to stand on. Lady, we can take this to the executives right now. You shouldn't even be here. We have proof that you shouldn't even be here. We have proof that you don't even appreciate being here. You always think y'all giving a gimme. You acting like you've been here before, but you haven't. You don't even appreciate it. See that? Bingo. Got him. See that? Drinking and on a goddamn phone. On national TV. At a major award show, the 98th Academy Awards. Told you. You guys don't even know how to be American. But I also told you, didn't I tell you Hollywood going back to superstar status? Told you they taking all their shit back. She just mad because she couldn't go backstage and get clouded up with them A-listers. They put her in her place. You ain't earning like that. Just because you sit next, I broke it down yesterday, you sit next to Leonardo, you ain't nowhere on that man level acting-wise. Acting-wise, I judge this shit on talent. Don't ever get it twisted. I judge everybody on talent. Teyana Taylor, you didn't prove to me you got no talent at all. So, I mean, I'm just being honest. You ain't nowhere on that man level. So you should have been way more humble. You should have just been happy to be in a damn movie. You got it now, y'all? Okay. This your brain on fucking Instagram. This your brain on 5G, y'all. She don't know that we have already looked at studies. This shit is now classified as y'all brain having addiction. You never did dope. You never did coke. You never did e-pills. You never did perk molly. But your brain is now hooked on that phone. They say that's a new drug for y'all. That's y'all drug, y'all dopamine feed, y'all whole life, guys. And that's the same thing that made everybody get flushed out. They didn't have the same energy for money, success, relationships, securing their marriage, securing their businesses. They didn't have the same energy for that like that phone, y'all. They just didn't. And that's why that phone fucked them up. Look at it like this. While the rest of the world was doing big shit, they gave us a phone so we'll stay like little kids playing around and shit. Get it? Everybody was driving real cars, bro. We was in a room playing with little play cars still. We still were playing with Matchbox. Yeah, everybody was buying big houses. They had the girls at home still playing with Barbie houses. It's called that cell phone, y'all. That's what happened. They found a new toy to give us, and some of y'all been playing with that goddamn toy so long that now your brain hooked on that shit. But the whole world knows the phone is nothing but a fucking toy. They know that. The plan was to get y'all hooked on this shit so y'all get turned back into kids, and it worked. It did. That's what I was telling y'all as I came to conclusion with this dementia shit. Dementia ain't just for when you old. You can be 30. I'm showing you dementia right here. Right here. Let me show you dementia, y'all. Bingo. She's at an award show, prime front and center, but her brain is not comprehending where she's at. She got dementia, y'all. She's not comprehending where she's at. She's not. She's just not. You forget, you lose touch with reality, time, space, age, places. That's what this means, dementia. She's not comprehending where she's at. Oh, she put his phone up. Ladies, men, y'all all know this. Let me prove to y'all how y'all smart. When you at work, you got your phone, and you see your boss, somebody, what you gonna do? Put it up. Common sense. I'm gonna show y'all how you are now smarter than her. You know if you at work, put that phone away. She's at work. Same thing. At work, put the phone away. Bingo. That means incompetent, and I want y'all to get, they made sure they filmed her. Leonardo knows exactly what's going on. He posed for the camera, and he got his hands like that on purpose to show you, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm focused. I ain't drunk. I ain't been drinking. I ain't been doing nothing. They got her like that. Now, look, she did all that first. Then she did this on the carpet. Bingo. Why you pushing me? Why you so rude? But the rest of them already know she drunk. Leonardo probably told them, don't worry about her. She been drinking. See that? That's how it work, y'all. She fell into a trap. Meanwhile, this was time for her to get her most respect, clout up, be a lady, just be regular, just chill out. Bingo. Nah, what we looking at is what you always heard. Some people just don't know how to act, y'all. And it's not her fault. If she was never trained to be in that type of environment, she don't know how to act. And it's just what it is. When you always around BT shit, and you always around black events and BT events, you ain't gonna know how to act at other shit. It's just what it is, y'all. These are the things I tell you. When you're not diverse, when your portfolio is not diverse, with many different people, many different conversations, many different environments, you think everywhere you act, you're supposed to act the same. It's not true, y'all. You don't act the same everywhere. You're not supposed to do that. And you would know that. A lot of y'all know that already. So I'm just showing you, man. This is where we at. Now, this is what the Oscars said. They're going to sneak diss her. Check it out. Because being that she put heat on them, that's making them look bad. When she beefing with their security guards, you making the Oscars look bad. The people that run the show. I'll show you something else. Okay, you'll see when Nikki started speaking out against them award shows, they made sure she ain't get no more. She don't even get it. They made sure that she damn don't even come no more. So I'm going to show y'all this. Check it out. They sneak diss her ass. We're extremely upset to learn about the experience endured by TEYANA Taylor at the end of the Oscars ceremony last night. It read in part, this is what they said. We have worked with TEYANA over the last several months. Meaning, we just worked with her the last several months, meaning she's never even been here like that. She's not even used to coming here like that. But we have worked with her, you know. It's also saying, well, she don't really know how things go around here. See that? That's why they made it a point. We've worked with her over the last several months, meaning this is new to her. You know what I'm saying? Right there. They basically said she don't know the procedure. See, she thought she was going to be back there with them A-listers, or she thought she was going to follow Leonardo wherever he went at. She thought because she won the award, she going to get the same treatment as everybody else. But what she don't get is this award was just for that one project. When you got Leonardo in that room, he ain't been around some of them people so long. This for them, this is their family reunion. See, when they have Oscars, Academy Awards, this is their family reunion for the actors. So some of them, they didn't see each other in years, decades, and they get to come together. And she thought she was going to be backstage with all of them, taking pictures and selfies, all this shit. It was like, no. That's it. And she tried to make a spectacle because her feelings was hurt. That's about it, y'all. She thought she was going to be with michaelbjordan and all of them. Get it? Let's go, y'all. Let's go. But meanwhile, TEYANA Taylor In this game, superstars are made. You only in that spot because they picked you. That's all it is. And y'all forget that. That's the problem. Y'all forget that. See, you might have been so busy focusing on making Iman Shumpert feel bad, you got embarrassed. In the end, he got to laugh at you because all you had to do was just chill, be a lady. You made it already. Once you made it, guys, you don't got to prove nothing. You guys always feel like you got to prove shit. So therefore, your car going to get pulled. Just know you only there because they picked you, not because you're the best actor. You're not the best singer. They just needed a certain look. All right? And people say she don't look all that. So it ain't me. I'm just telling y'all what people be saying, man. Let's go. Because y'all forget about something. They create these people. They make them up. TEYANA, Rihanna. You ain't get it yet? They make these people, man. They come from the same family tree. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's called the industry because they can always make another one. When Future started acting up, they went and got designer. I got bras in Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta. They say that fool ain't even from Atlanta. He from New York. How the hell he sound like Future and talking about he got bras in Atlanta? No, because they got that guy named, he fell off so bad, I forgot his name that quick. Designer. They got that dude Designer to let Future know we replace you so quick. That's how I go, man. In Atlanta, went for that shit. So you see that? TEYANA, Rihanna. Rihanna leaves them alone. The next star, teyanataylor. Rihanna, TEYANA. You see it? All right. Told you Hollywood got a blueprint. I told you they do your hair a certain way, makeup a certain way. They can make you look like somebody else. The same thing they do in movies. Y'all know in movies they do that. But you didn't know they do it in real life too. They don't just do it in movies. TEYANA comes to she gets a deal. She looks totally different. But they're going to make you look a certain way. And they know how to do it. They use movie makeup, y'all. They don't just use the cheap shit in the street. Movie makeup. They will make you look like whoever they want. Movie. All right? You know the same way, okay, they say we need somebody to play this movie role. Let's find somebody that look just like them. We ain't never going to find a person that look, but we're going to find somebody close to them. And then we work that makeup magic and we can make them look like Michael Jackson close as possible. When they can take flex and make them look like Michael Jackson. You see what I'm saying? Makeup. That's Hollywood shit. Make you look like whatever. They see Hollywood literally paint you a new face. And then when you get the surgery, you get a new face. It becomes a new face. They know how to shape and mold your face. So you become a new face. Tell you, man, they deal with this shit. So TEYANA, Rihanna. If they like Rihanna, they're gonna buy TEYANA. That's how it works, y'all. Because they say y'all buy the same shit, just different packages. They say y'all buy the same shit reheated. And I told you, they went into this thing where they were selling to people with no talent. And you're going to buy it because of how they look. Instagram. Instagram made it where you will buy celebrities with no talent. That's why I told you the saying is artificial celebrities. Look at it like a clone. Rihanna, TEYANA. Now measure them talent-wise. It's no comparison at all. Get it? It's just a Instagram. It's a picture thing. Told y'all got influenced by pictures. Get it? And these people took 1,000+ pictures, and these pictures have altered your brain to think they got talent, to think there's somebody. But I told you, the real wizards know. In reality, they ain't nobody. They know this. Leonardo knows. You're nothing but a social media hype. They know this, guys. Told y'all, man, the prank was in the end on y'all. You're going to be pranked in the end. Once y'all started believing all this shit was real, like now, that's why they say Operation Over With. Once we got them to believe everything is real online, that's it. We got them. They don't even know what reality is no more. On every level. So, Leonardo and the rest of them in that room knows. That's why I say y'all always the quiet. You are the joke in the room. You are the elephant in the room at all times. You always the pink elephant in the room. All of them in that room know. You know she's really from social media, right? They know this. Why they didn't get Tiffany? Why they didn't get Taraji to do this? Anybody could have played this role. Why did they get her? They all know this. This is how they talk, y'all. Meaning they don't respect her just because she's in a movie. I want y'all to get this classification shit. Now, Halle Berry, that's different. She's Hollywood respected. Certain people are at a certain caliber. It's a difference, y'all. All right. So if we break you down career-wise, what did you do? You only from social media. Then again, you also came through Diddy, somebody like that. All right. TEYANA, Rihanna. Now you got your proof. She was drunk. You got it? Not focused. That's what that means. Not focused. Double not focused. Drink not focused. Playing on phone not focused. All right? So let's go. And y'all know a lot of y'all do that same shit in the house every weekend. So I'm just letting y'all know, man. This is where we at. Everything is predictable. Let's continue on. See, look. She thought she was going to get all these extra pictures with the A-list and shit like that. Now, I will say this. If Leonardo and Michael B. Jordan do a movie together, I'm pretty sure that'd be a good movie. And if they do a movie together, then we'll get to see Michael B. Jordan's real acting. Get it? Hopefully they do a movie together. Because that's the only way you'll get. Look, the only way I can judge Michael B. Jordan real acting, I got to see him act with Leonardo. And I understand when these guys be in the screenplay together, they really be competing. And see, for me to measure Michael B. Jordan real acting, I got to measure him from Leonardo. Because other than that, I told you, my shit on him is from The Wire. I don't care what else he in after that. I don't take him serious too much. I just don't. Until I see him playing a real current modern role with A-listers on a competition level. Like when I understood Jamie Foxx was the truth when he did that movie with Tom Cruise. See? Not just Ray, but when he did that shit with Tom. See what I'm saying? Jamie Foxx showed me his diversity in acting. Even Will Smith, I can't take it from them. So I'm saying that meaning they prove their acting status no matter who they in a movie with. Big dogs, they show you their skills. So if these two guys do a movie, that should be good. And that will probably be Michael B. Jordan's best movie. But Sinners, it's a joke on y'all guys. You guys are the biggest sinners. Y'all accused of being the biggest sinners on the planet right now as we speak. Here go the award, Sinners, bingo. Sit. Used to be God's people. Now you're sinners. Here you go. That's it. Now you see what they did to TEYANA, right? So when I gave y'all clues, I said, don't think racist people not chiming in on all these topics. The racist people been loving this shit. They've been loving to see y'all fail. See that monkey in the chat? She's arrogant, which makes ugly and a total loser. She needs to come down to earth and be real. They saying that's what she get. See that? Told you the racists gonna feed off this shit, y'all. That's what's gonna happen. So she wanted to be extra, but it's over now. And like I say, Leonardo ain't clean neither. You get what I'm saying? Leonardo been getting hazed, trying to work his way back. That whole movie was the lowest level movie he ever did. And what TEYANA did was embarrass him even more. No, this is him being hazed and humiliated, y'all. Life after Diddy. This what else happened to Leonardo that night. Oscar viewers fume as show suffers huge tech issue during Leonardo DiCaprio moment. So magically, when Leonardo DiCaprio went to speak, it was a tech issue. Get it? He got embarrassed. So now you got the proof. They both got embarrassed. Both of them. I'm going to leave it alone. I know what's going on, but I'm going to leave that alone. This Leonardo trying to get back in graces. He been hazed. All right? Put it like that. And we'll carry on from there. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, yeah. We're going to get into the gangster grandpas. And I finally get to show y'all what I said. Y'all are the reason for this lock on that app. Told y'all the word on y'all is, you know what? We're going to get into it. Damn, y'all. They say, man, let's go. But anyway, like I said, right? TEYANA is cute, but she's an online sensation, y'all. She's a model. And she's a model that earned her clout by likes, clicks, and views, and Iman Shumpert. That is it. So, see that? Facebook, Instagram. Because their job was to work on those apps for 10 years straight. That was their career. Monetized on Facebook and Instagram. That's why, if you don't believe me, go back 10 years ago, 2016, you'll see that's the time she started making a name for herself. 2015, 16. All right? So I just want y'all to see. This is the reality right here. Everybody that played on their phone too much, y'all, they are now poor. Everybody that did not have the same energy for everything else like they did for applications and likes, if they wasn't making enough money every day, look, y'all, this is where we at. When I spoke about it's going to be down to the have and have-nots, we already been there. But the have-nots, not only are they losing, they getting wiped out of society. The have-nots have taken themselves out, y'all. This play shit we do every day, people took it too far and they didn't focus on nothing else. A record 2.2 million New York City residents live in poverty. These are facts. Right in the city, right now as we speak, poor. They don't know where their next dollar coming from. Now catch this. It's about to be some more welfare cuts. Because anybody can't prove why they need welfare, they done. I'm talking all grown-ups without kids. A record 2.2 million New York City residents live in poverty. And when we speak on welfare, people got to understand it's New York welfare. That means no more housing through the system, no more food stamps through the system. Get it? No more benefits. Out of here. It's going down as we speak. Told y'all got y'all warnings already. Now I'm going to prove to y'all how these applications were nothing but study devices, data analytic tracking systems from tracking companies, medical companies, lifestyle companies. You guys have been studied. The plan was, how can we make them a big zero? That was always the plan. But we're going to put them in a mathematical equation based on numbers, clicks, and views. We're going to get them so wrapped up in a fantasy fake world, their numbers going to decrease in the real world. They're not going to be productive no more. They're not going to be intelligent no more. They're going to be so wrapped up in shit that don't even exist. They're going to fall in life. And this time, it only took 5 years, from 2020 to 2025. A record 2.2 million New Yorkers, more than one in every four are living in poverty, according to the latest poverty tracker. It's called a poverty tracker. They've been running programs at Columbia University where they've been tracking poverty since 2015. You guys been in a database 10-year analytical study. How many of them will be poor by 2026? How many of them will have fallen off the map by 2026? So I kept telling you, you're going to keep crying about the rent, all this shit, but the plan was to get you out. Now get this. These fallen New Yorkers have nothing to do with the new New Yorkers that just been established. Who are the new New Yorkers? The people that moved to New York since 2020. Who else? The people who have come from other countries known as migrants. Legal migrants were being shipped to New York every single day. As I was on this channel speaking about your latest hip-hop topics, I also was telling you the real exact timeline of them getting off the bus. I showed you the migrants walking from other countries. We saw them come. We saw them sleep in tents. And we seen New Yorkers still playing around. And I was giving y'all this shit play by play every day on YouTube. At the end of the show, I go to the end. I say, yo, this reality right here. You see these tents? You see them paying their dues right now? I said, they coming. They coming. Y'all didn't believe it, right? Y'all kept worried about all this whack-ass shit, Jim Jones, Max B, Cameron, Fabulous, Diddy, all this fuck shit, right? Now you have nothing, guys. And nothing, nobody's going to do nothing for you. And the plan was a percentage of y'all going to go to jail, prison, you're going to rob, you're going to keep thinking you're going to sell drugs, you're going to start. Then I show y'all they was stealing cell phones. I gave y'all the whole play of them crumbling, snatching cell phones, robbing lady pocketbooks, robbing old men, stealing bikes. I'm showing y'all they self-destructing. I know New York. Once the goddamn drugs stop, once the street money stops, it's over. Once the street money stops, it's over. So in New York, it's only two ways. Either you work or you sell drugs. Sit or you do both. So other than that, you ain't going to make it. And I also knew that everybody's on the system one way or another. Because in New York, without the system and other shit, you ain't going to make it. All cities are like that. But I've been telling y'all the past years to get out them cities. Some of y'all didn't listen, right? So now you have it. Just look at it like this. 22 million New Yorkers are poor right now as we speak. It's really more than that. They were being studied, poverty tracker. Now, like I said in episode Dimension, let me tell you about dimensions. Data and analytics in tools like Tableau. Dimensions are qualitative fields, names, dates, regions used to categorize and segment data. The dimension you guys was trapped in was called Instagram, Facebook. You were in a dimension, stuck in time, not comprehending reality. That shit don't mean nothing. You gotta have the same energy to get. We was in a time after 2020 to get shit done. I told y'all, after 2020 was a time to get your life back in order. No matter what you did, no matter what your life was. It was a time to switch careers. It was a time to start stacking. It was a time to get shit right. But y'all didn't know that. So I kept trying to tell y'all all play by play. Y'all gonna keep partying and thinking shit a joke. But in the end, y'all all gonna crumble. When I said family, don't worry. They all gonna disappear. Don't block nobody in the chat. What I say, family, I say anybody playing with me in the chat in the morning, 7 a.m., that means they don't got no life and they don't got no job and they're not taking care of business. I've been telling you that the past 2 years. I knew this. Anybody online playing in the morning, trolling, playing, they ain't focused on life. I knew that from analytics. I told y'all once I understood the analytical game, I understood how to observe y'all and count y'all failure. So now I can tell y'all, when I said don't worry, they all gonna be gone. Because I understood these analytical formulas. I understood that a percentage of people was gonna play online every day during business hours, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4 p.m., 5. I knew it was happening. Everybody was trained to be online during business hours. Then what they start saying, I work from home, I do this, I do that. But I kept telling y'all, I'm sizing them all up like, yo, this shit is really showing me. Now think all the numbers that was online. All them numbers was really, I told y'all, the celebrities know at 10 o'clock, go on Instagram. Y'all gonna be on Instagram at 10 o'clock because they replaced Instagram with the Maury Show and Jerry Springer. So they knew at a certain time, y'all come online. And I told y'all this formula a long time ago. I showed you. You're going to see at 10 o'clock, your phone start going, bloop, 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 so-and-so loud, so-and-so loud. 10, 11, 12, all those working hours, they going live, 12, 1, 2. Because there was a plan. Keep y'all in that house, stupid, dumb. Next thing you know, y'all kids at school, you ain't getting no smarter years online. Now they say your kids dumb, your kids ain't graduating. Oh, we're going to get into that child. I'm telling you, we're going to get into that teen shit with BOOSIE and them. Parents, I'm going to tell y'all again, this out of love, parents. I'm going to tell you again. They making it where parents, you are going to be 100% responsible for your children, whether it's their grades or they get snatched up, traffic, your kids shoot somebody, anything your teenage child do bad, parent, you are now the blame. It is no more parent, I didn't know shit. This is why I've been giving y'all fair warning, and I'm starting to understand a lot of y'all still not getting it where the rest of the world is at. If you have teens under 17, you better put that teen lock on them apps or your ass getting blamed for everything. I'm telling y'all, it's a major game. A lot of y'all going to be getting y'all kids taken because the first thing they're going to say is, well, did you put the teen lock on the app? And if you didn't do that, that's on you. From 10 p.m. to 7 a.m., anything happen with that child, it's your fault. Hope you know that. If they failing in school now, it's your fault. I'm telling you what it is now. When they failing in school, they put them in mental programs. What's going on at home? They looking for every excuse to take y'all kids. I'm not playing with y'all. I've been telling you because I'm telling you the real shit. Ain't nobody going to say it out their mouth. The new thing is y'all going to lose y'all kids next. This incompetent shit y'all on from this phone, it really means y'all about to lose y'all kids now. Because it's a track record. Well, their kids ain't getting smarter. Well, the parents ain't doing shit. Why am I saying that? Because everything we dealing with, it happened before already. Yep. They looking at it like this. If we can put those kids in smarter, better homes, oh well. And that's, I'll tell you, what else I say? Social service ain't playing no more. See, some of y'all thinking social service. See, put it like this. The real way social service was in the 60s, 70s, 80s, they was for real. When they really popped up at your house and took your kid, all that shit, house checks, they stopped on purpose. So everybody gonna be comfortable, but they're gonna start all that shit back up. Shakedowns at the house, catch you slipping. But they're gonna do it more now. Because they know a lot of parents are poor. That's what I'm telling you, that's what these reports are. The report, see, let me show you how these data analytics. When they telling us that 2.2 million plus people, that's just New York, y'all. So let's look at this clear. They just telling you that's 2.2 million in poverty in New York. Let's count every other state and add it all up. That's just New York City. That ain't even New York State. It is millions upon millions of Americans in poverty. The next step is after that, they lose their kids, their families. It was a major orphan shenanigan in America 100 years ago, and it looked like it's going to happen again. This is what it all means. Once the parents can't take care of themselves, say goodbye to your kids. It's going to happen, y'all. Know why? Because they already know it's poverty. So all we got to do is intensify the pressure of looking after these children. And as we increase the pressure on the children, their education, their living conditions, we now can scrutinize the parents. We got them right where we want them at. And now these parents ain't got jobs. They ain't got careers. If they ain't been working steady for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, they got a track record of not working taxes, all working tax. They got a track record. Your whole shit can be used against you now. They studied you. You online in the daytime, working from home, not doing shit. They claim tax time, all this fucking money, still on what? I'm telling you, they've been tracking all that. Now they say, look, now all that shit we're going to use against them. Whatever they didn't learn how to do will be their weaknesses. And now it's like back in the day. Y'all forgot in school, the kid failing. What's going on at home? You all right? You got to call your mom. What's going on? My mom don't do this. There's no food. She smokes. They smoke. My dad be yelling at me and stuff. They smoke weed. Bingo. That's how it is now, y'all. I'm telling y'all, a lot of people going to be in. Just remember your boy told you this. It's going down, y'all. It's going down. Between now and this summer, a lot of people getting their kids taken. And I ain't putting no bad on nobody. I'm giving you awareness. All right? New York City burning. Here go the excuses. They telling y'all what's going to happen. 81,000 homeless people with nothing to show for it. No. They say they spend $81,000 on homeless people per year. Each homeless person averages the city $81,000 a year with nothing to show for it. Here go your mathematical analytic excuse to get rid of them. Okay? If we give them $8,000 per person a year, if that's how much it costs per year, we need y'all to turn that $81,000 into a zero. Make it disappear. Bingo, it's a system. Y'all always heard that word, the system, the penal system, the beast system. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's a beast system. You know what that means? It's going to eat your ass up in the end. You keep going to prison, it's going to eat you up. You keep going to social service, banking on that dollar, they're going to eat you up in the end. You thought the beast was going to keep feeding you. No, the beast is a hunter. The beast going to put the food there to keep, so you're going to keep coming back. And then he's going to devour your ass in the end. This is called the result of the beast system, y'all. It's called mathematics and science. It's called the beast system for a reason. If you don't deal with the beast system, you won't end up in the belly. It's simple, y'all. But it's all under hip hop, rap, the streets, fun, party. It's shit over now, y'all. I told you it's all over. It's all over. New York and every city is flushing people out. This means they about to not be giving nothing back. They getting all this poverty shit out of here. Because they know two things. If you're not qualified for the new housing, you're not with the real social service system. They know everybody's with the modern social service system, did what they had to do, went back to school. You feel me? They did certain things, picked up part-time jobs, applied for their low income housing already. I show all y'all. I said, New York, here they go, apply for your shit. That was 2-3 years ago. So the people that applied for the low housing 22, you know what I'm saying, 2022, 2023, they getting their homes now, y'all. This is what I mean. Y'all was playing around. It was as simple as this. Once New York said I know the stats. They had to tell me. Once I saw New York building that new housing and I saw those migrants, I would already know, bro, you got to keep a job. Even if I'm a single man, bro, keep a job, put your paperwork in. You qualify for that housing. You're a single man, you make a certain amount of money, you qualify for that. Put your paperwork in. It might take 2 to 3 years, but now you're ready. Now everybody that put their work in, ready. All y'all that was playing, you stuck. Y'all stuck now. Because this whole shit, which y'all didn't know, some of y'all was supposed to been just get a job for 30 hours a week, 20, 30, 40, 30 a week, 25, you straight. Now that bullshit Taco Bell job made you qualify for the new housing in New York. Because it's going to be 2 ways. Either you making big money or you got the low housing programs. But you still got to work. And that's all you had to do. And you are in all these cities, they had it set up. But it's too late now. This is what I'm telling y'all. It's too late. Because they know all the street people was not complying with the systems. Let's go. This all goes with it. It's all together. When I said it's all a big narrative. Now, I've been speaking about how they've been locking down the airports. There's a lot of shit going to airports. It's a lot of things. I can't get into it all. First thing first, it's a ban on bonnets. It's a ban on tights and all of that. They got to pay extra for seats. I cracked the code while they making them pay for extra seats, y'all. I'm telling you, these companies are sticking it to people. Check this shit out. They know all them OnlyFans Instagram models were flying, right? So they made a new rule. You can't just book the ticket the same day. Here's the other rule. You get charged for extra seats. Here's the kick I figured out, y'all. They get charged for extra seats because they know all those women with those big-ass BBLs can't sit in one seat. And they were using more than one seat all these years. So Southwest sticking it to their ass. Being that y'all can't fit in one seat, we know all y'all big booty bitches, we know y'all BBL bitches, the main ones that fly out on dates tricking. So now we're going to make y'all pay for 2 seats because they can't sit in one seat with a BBL on an airplane if it's too big. See how they sticking it to them, y'all? Told you in the end, they're going to make them outcasts and weirdos. Outcasts. It's a new classification, y'all, and it's not black and white. It's normal and weirdo. It's straight and pervert. Get it? It's normal and pervert. It's a different world we in now, y'all. Told you, man. Dementia. When y'all go to the airport wearing bonnets and pajamas, y'all don't understand. Y'all got dementia. You wear bedroom clothes wherever you go. That represent y'all sleep. It represent y'all the walking dead, dummy. Y'all the main ones sleeping. Y'all are called sleeping giants. Y'all are sleepy. Y'all are asleep. That's what the bonnet and pajamas mean. You're day walkers. You get it, y'all? That's what all that shit meant. They don't know subliminal messages. They're in all these fraternities, sororities, don't understand signs and symbols. The word is y'all are asleep. And you got dementia now. That's why y'all can't comprehend events, awareness, or places where you at. You don't know where to do. Y'all don't need this thing called dressing accordingly. Y'all don't know that no more. You don't know how to dress. You don't know the difference between a church. You dress one way at church. You dress one way at a club. You dress one way at a business. You dress one way when you're working out. You dress one way when you go food shopping. Y'all lost all that reality. See that? Told you. Y'all whole brand is Instagram. So now, right, the joke on y'all that y'all are the main ones sleep. Because Get Out was about y'all. Every movie that deals with unawareness was about y'all. And the word is, y'all were calling yourself woke, but the whole time y'all sleep, walking around with bonnets, pajamas, and slippers. Meanwhile, that also means y'all not in society for real. That's what that means. All right. So you got it? Spring break. Spring break. They ruined spring break. They ruined it. Woman goes to Tampa Airport to catch a flight. Then they said, you're going to pay double for that BBL. Because she was going to spring break. Yo, y'all, let's go. Love all y'all in the chat. Y'all know what's up. We up. Check it out. 4 shootings in massive, unruly crowds in Daytona Beach, spring break weekend. They turned it into a public safety nightmare. See that? Told you the word on them. I also told you what this is about. This whole spring break was to track the pedos, sex traffickers, and there was a lot of stings and roundups. And guess what? The airport also shut down on all of their ass. A lot of these airports been shut down. Yes, yes, yes. They're making it where a lot of them won't be able to run. A lot of them going to jail, y'all. And guess what they say happened? They said it was 4 massive shootings. But they also said one incident happened when everybody was running. It come from somebody stepping on a bottle and the bottle exploded and made everybody run. But just know, I told you. You know what else this is? You notice a lot of broke people. Spring break is where you go with no money. You don't got to have no money. You just go. Book a room, all these people here. What's the main reason spring break? They look for sex. Sex, sex, sex. You know how many perverts you looking at right there? Now look at them like a bunch of roaches and ants. See that? Bingo. Ha ha ha. Told you, man. Guess what? While they was at spring break, they were being watched, documented, tracked, recorded. See it? Told you, well, they didn't know everywhere they was going, everything they was going to do was a trap, a tracking, a setting. That's right. And why am I saying that? Because what they don't get, y'all, spring break now is not what spring break used to be. I'm going to tell y'all all that's online today. This is why I was telling a lot of y'all, right? All these events y'all be going to, y'all be wasting money because them shits be fake. That's why y'all going to see every so-called event, these past 10 to 5 years, right? Every event, something bad happened, one way or another. Whether it's dysfunction, might go out, something of dysfunction always happen at every event. People get burnt up, but they didn't get it yet. All the real events happen already. Y'all were just doing assimilations. See, the real spring break was fun. You know why all these events were fun? Because they really was fun. When these events happened, there was no such thing as people dying like that. When we went to these events, and these events existed, they were all natural, organic, fun shit. And we are the youngsters that were having the fun. And when we were young, I told y'all, my era and us, we weren't fond of old heads hanging around us like that. So I don't know what y'all about, but I'm telling you, that's where we from. We didn't like old heads around us. We didn't like old heads trying to get our girl. That was not going to happen. We believed in beating old people up. So that's how we got down, and all the fun we had was just for us. I told y'all, we started a lot of this shit. Now, we ain't start spring break, but we made it very popular. And what you got to understand is, when you're talking Freaknik, any fucking event, we knew how to have fun. When you talking about clubs, we had fun, dancing, buying out the bar. You get what I'm saying? Fun. Y'all never had fun. Y'all was just acting like you doing shit. No, y'all never had fun because it was always shooting, miserable drama. Blah, blah, crap, this happened. No, that was fun. No, we had fun. Cookouts a whole day straight to the morning. Cookouts, nobody dies. Do you know how that feels? Cookouts a whole week. Block parties, real parties that don't cost a penny. Nobody dies, all fun. See that? You don't know about that. Why am I saying that? Because everything y'all been doing these past years has been fake. It's just been events to get you to come spend money, but you're not going to have no real fun. And the other trick was everything y'all do going to cost money to have fun. That was the other trick. So are you really having fun if you're spending money for it, or are you paying to have fun? Which one is it? We had fun no matter what. All right? Then, being that we had so much fun, they took all our natural events and put a price on it. That's all it is. Block party, they called that shit a fest. That's all it is. A fest ain't nothing but a block party. Get it? See that shit growing up. Bring the equipment out, mics, the rapper, the DJ, everybody outside all night. No shootouts. So they just say, y'all gonna pay for that. You know what I'm saying? When rappers went to the club back in the day, $50 was a lot. Did you know that? $50. What? At a club? They ain't get no $50. $100, they better be the whole Wu-Tang better be there for $100. That's how that shit was. A concert, that shit gonna be $100 the most, $100, $200 the most, front row seat the most, $300. Other than that, hell no. $80 for tickets, $65. They understood y'all were idiots. So all that shit was. You gonna think y'all having fun, but y'all always gonna spend all this money. Guess what else y'all dumb? We wasn't hopping on all those flights. We was driving. So when we go to Miami and shit, we rolling 10 cars deep. We ain't on no stupid ass plane. We roll 10 cars deep. And we gonna book the whole Florida hotel. And we all for the same neighborhood. And we all came to have fun. And that's what we gonna do. That's the shit we did. Myrtle Beach, Virginia Beach. All those places now, corny, boring, controlled. All right? You guys been perpetrating. Y'all ain't been having no fun. Now let's get into y'all goddamn family members. Told you, the narrative on y'all, meaning Boosie and BG, we from the same era. They know exactly where we from, and they know exactly what they doing, and they know for a fact that shit they doing lame as hell. The only pass I'm gonna give Boosie and BG today, they trying to bait y'all to go down there, bro, because they know y'all gonna follow. Meanwhile, y'all gonna see what's up with them today, because I told y'all the narrative is, and don't forget, this same spring break in Texas, they have been arrested minors and adults with minors. Another thing been happening, y'all. Check this out. I told you, women don't get a pass. You'd be surprised. Some of the main Geppettos right now is a lot of those women online, y'all. Ladies, a lot of y'all sons and nephews was trying to purchase them older women. A lot of your nephews and little cousins and sons was going in them Instagram models. Get it? They was going in their timeline trying to buy it. So this Geppetto shit online, it ain't just men and women, it's women and men. All these young horny men were doing business with a lot of those strippers online, but they grown. Those grown strippers were talking to young minors. That's why it's a child lock on it. Y'all are perverts. This just came on TV yesterday after I showed y'all about R. Kelly. I've been telling y'all before it all happened. I told y'all since the Diddy trial. The word is that's who y'all are. Baby all participants. Baby all means sex being sold. Because y'all the ones that are ashy, they got to put baby all on to be on that fucking camera. It's all about you guys. The baby all is about your life. How you guys be in hotels, you sell pussy, you hang with kids, you hang with grown-ups, bro, your grown ass don't know the difference between nothing. Y'all make your kids your friends, your kids, all this shit. They saying y'all are now weirdos, guys. Y'all don't understand reality. So they had to make a fucking child safety lock. Also, once they discovered that all the kids going missing was going missing off Instagram, because that's the adult for grown-ups and kids. Now it's filtered, but before it wasn't. Every Geppetto knew you can get you a youngster on Instagram. And youngsters knew I can get me a grown-ass woman on that too. Get it? There you have it. Then you got to look at the young gay men that were talking to older gay men on there. Yeah. A lot of stuff was happening on these apps in y'all department. Hip-hop. Let's go. See that? It's right here. I'm going to show y'all something, man. Others defended the rappers, pointing out that nightlife events and music culture extend far beyond college students. The debate quickly turned into a larger conversation. A larger conversation about age and hip-hop culture. What have I already been talking about? I'm not special, y'all. I've just been trying to keep y'all up to date with the latest topics of what's really going on. So you won't be caught up in this shit. I understand a lot of y'all are caught up in shit by not being aware, just not knowing, your innocence, your curiosity. A lot of that shit gonna get you caught up now, y'all. Your ignorance is not an excuse no more. That's what's being judged this year. Ignorance is no more an excuse, y'all. You can no more ever say, I didn't know. It's not an excuse no more. Because you prove you know everything else. How we know that? Well, they have saw all these videos all these years with 1 million views, 1 million likes. They know you like and know what you want to know. Whatever you want to see, you're going to see it. Therefore, being that you only see one thing is no more excuse of what you didn't know. Because now we in a time where information comes out every day. So it's also a penalty now for not knowing. When you get a bill in the mail and you forgot to pay it, it's a penalty, right? If it's in the mailbox, you ain't checked, that's your fault. You can't say, I didn't know. All right, then. That's how they planned out your life. I told you, y'all weaknesses is now going to be your failure. This unawareness shit, this the plan they got for y'all now. Check it out. Let's go back. Spring break is one of the most anticipated times of the year for college students across the United States. Keyword, college students. Now, we're going to look at this whole shit with Boosie and BG. You make your own judgment. Should they be there? Should they not? How long should this go on? You be the judge. All right, check it out. Spring break is one of the most anticipated times across the United States. Every March, thousands of young adults travel to warm weather destinations looking to unwind. Keyword, they stressing it. Young adults. That's called barely legal. Classes. Celebrate with friends and enjoy a week filled with parties, concerts, and nightlife. So that's what it's really about. Does it look like that when they're running from shots? All right, let's continue on. Viral video debate. Viral video sparks online debate. In the viral video, Boosie and BG, for those who don't know who they are, excuse me, they are rappers, all right, from Louisiana. They are rappers. Going on 50. Boosie is a grandfather. They are rappers. And they at spring break. A viral video, Boosie and BG are seen standing in a crowded club while music plays and fans record the moments. Nightlife events and music culture extend far beyond college students. You get it? They paint the narrative. They be there for the college students. Told you the word on them. Certified. Into a larger conversation about age and hip-hop culture. So I told y'all gonna keep loving hip-hop, but I gave y'all the play. I say hip-hop is now considered a whole nother culture now because we were groomed to live a life, and if you don't grow out of that shit, you're gonna be a certified pedo. That's what you're gonna be in the end. Y'all see what I've been telling y'all now? 2 years later, 3 years later? All right. Do they not look like Geppettos hanging around spring break? What they down there for? Barely legal. But when you got barely legal, you also got not legal. Why? 19-year-olds hang with 17-year-olds. See how it works? 19-year-olds hang with 60-year-olds. Word is, a lot of y'all are R. Kelly. They say it's a mind thing. If they mind love hip-hop, they mind love youngsters. Told you. Then as we go on, no proof of woman, no proof of wives, no proof of seriousness at all. All right. Y'all are the reason why they put the lock on the accounts. Parents, if you don't lock these accounts, you're going to get in trouble. Because now you can monitor what they look at, what time they on it, and anything happens negative is your fault now. That's it. Your kid try to sell weed online to another teen and get caught, that's your fault. I can name so many scenarios. If your kid take your gun out the house and shoot somebody right now, parent, that's your fault. So that's all the new shit. The new shit now is all parents gonna be responsible for their damn kids. This ain't the world no more. They did this and they did that and they did this. Now they made it where since y'all blame the government so much, the government flipped it on y'all. Now we're gonna make it where y'all gonna get the blame too. Everything y'all don't do, you getting blamed. Anything y'all mess up at, give me those kids. We'll take your kids, put them in a rich household. Yep. So that's what they doing now. I'm telling y'all to play early. Let's go. I told y'all the word play. The word, that's why it's slowing up. In the end, it was designed so all y'all gonna look like big ass kids scrolling with little kids. That's the setup, y'all. I told you it was set to be like that. When the apps got corny on purpose. They know when the apps get corny, you're gonna start doing other shit, and you're gonna start getting curious, and you're gonna start drifting. Next thing you know, Northwest posting. There you go. Got them. Let's go. However, A recent video involving veteran rappers Boosie Badass and BG has sparked debate online. The clip, which has circulated widely on social media. All right, y'all. Should they be at spring break? We also know they be with male strippers. We also know Hanky Panky just left New York City, hooked up with B. Diddy. Boosie, I heard you was P. Diddy of Louisiana, bro. That's right. Let's go. Now look. Age in hip-hop culture. What is the appropriate age in hip-hop culture, y'all? What is the appropriate age? What age should you be in hip-hop where you stop hanging around youngsters? Why they don't make an old hip-hop club just for old heads? Not even 30 and up no more. They took advantage of that shit. They need to make a club for hip-hop heads 40 and up now. 40 and up. Strictly for hip-hop. Go in there and knock yourself out. You go there dressed like Kwame, Kid and Play. Y'all can go dressed like Salt and Pepper. It don't matter. Y'all can all take turns on a mic karaoke, sing all your favorite rap songs. Why y'all can't just have your own rap club? All right, then. The word is, y'all, you know what? Y'all love minors. Hip-hop culture and whether partying should be reserved only for younger crowds. Now, let me get back to my young people. Now, let me take up for y'all real quick. Let me get this clear. Also, my young people, also the reason why y'all don't have a lot of fun no more, because the old heads always fucking y'all shit up. Told y'all always had the old heads around. That's another reason why young people, y'all don't have no fun. That's why all y'all shit be corny too, because wherever y'all go at, the old heads follow. Y'all didn't notice that, young kids? When I say young kids, I'm talking about barely legal, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Y'all always got old heads around y'all. That's why y'all don't have no fun either. Because hip-hop was old, and the old heads been stalking y'all youngsters. Y'all didn't really have no life for real. Everywhere y'all went, people in their 30s around, 40s, 50s. That's what happened, y'all. Guess what, young people? Y'all got robbed of y'all youth hanging around old people too long, too. That's what happened. That's what happened, y'all. Y'all didn't have... See, when we were young, we actually... Like, we the ones that fucking... Like, we damn near controlled America in our own way, because we the ones that started this shit, do whatever the fuck we want, wherever we want to do it at. And that's where it all starts from. The story is all around you. We started that. Not playing with you. The 90s kids are the official rebellious ones. We started damn everything you see to this day of fun. We talking fun, you're going to go to the 90s one way or another. All right? Remember that. So start to have more respect for your elders, all right? Because everything in the world of fun to this day comes from the 90s, guys. Computers, video games, partying. You think that shit come from? So I say that because a lot of people from our era, they didn't want to stop. And they wanted to keep doing it their whole life. And that's why they ruined it for you young people. Because these old heads from our generations, they couldn't stop hanging around y'all. That's what happened, all right? See him right here? That's what happened, y'all. Predators. Now, let's make it clear. Here's your proof. You don't have balance in hip-hop. What's the balance? We all know we do not have a lot of proof of all of these men rappers dealing with high-quality women at all. We all have proof now. Bad bitches are little girls. Hoes, thoughts, they're little girls, y'all. We have proof. They don't deal with no high-caliber female of a marriage status. They don't deal with no female bosses. Yeah, I'm a rapper, but my wife, she a lawyer. Yeah, I'm a rapper, but my wife can't touch this. They're not like that, bro. That's why I told you there's a lot of ways I judge them. Now, if Boosie had a lot of grown-ass real woman and he doing that, I ain't gonna just assume he a Chester. But I have a track record of them without real woman, bro. Real woman. Like, you see how Chrissy with Jim Jones? Chrissy a real woman. You see Jim Jones, he don't want none of that, right? No, you got real woman, bro. Real woman, it's certain games you ain't going to play. We know a real woman, we see one. That's what I was showing you. It's a certain way they dress. You know a real woman. You got years of them not with no real woman. Bro, you judge their behavior in girls on little girls and bad bitches. That ain't a real woman, guy. You know what a real woman is? A woman that's not going to listen to your shit just because. A real woman, bro. You got to be a real man for a real woman even listen to your ass. I say that. It's been so many years. People like BOOSIE and all these other rappers, Nick, all of them, they didn't show me they can keep and get a real woman yet. Like, we laugh at Prince Harry. He got meghanmarkle. I'm just being honest. Real woman. Like BOOSIE, you 40, you got a badass chick. She 42. 38, she bad as hell. And she professional. All that. CEO at a bank somewhere. No. They don't even have no professional woman in their life. Told you guys, they're fucking perverts. They are who they are. Their whole thing is, if I get me a young girl right now, I'm straight. That's it. All right, let's go. Some viewers question whether there's an age limit for participating in spring break activities. Is it an age limit? Now, I know a lot of people ain't going to tap in today because they're the ones that do this shit. Now, when you on YouTube every day, you just keep looking. Every app you on, you just keep looking. Watch the hip hopper with a different lens, and you'll see it for yourself. Watch the hip hoppers, guys. Watch them. That's why I call them that. Some viewers question the age limit. What's the age limit? Ain't none. So you got to put a filter on it yourself. It ain't no limit. Got it? Because it's a Geppetto culture. It ain't an age limit. How many spring breaks? Let's go into the roasting. Now I'm going to show you. Everybody think like me and some of y'all, but I just want you to see everybody's not buying their shit because we not stupid. How many spring breaks does BOOSIE get? Thank you. How many spring breaks do he get to go to? A lot of y'all don't know. BOOSIE badass been rapping since 1990. They lie about their age. BOOSIE fuck around be older than me. They lie about their age. BOOSIE fuck around be 54 years old right now. 52 right now. No, you won't even tell you how it be. BOOSIE was rapping since 1990. I'm going to prove that to you too. Let's go. Check it out. How many spring breaks does BOOSIE get? Damn. Oh, shit. The youngsters laughing at their ass. You see that when I told you? They don't want these new kids looking up to y'all at all. They don't want them seeing y'all face. When they put that filter on, all their face going to disappear. When they put their face, when they put the lock on for their kids, the whole hip hop get blocked out. All hip hop subscribers get blocked out. All hip hop participants, blogging sites, all that shit gets blocked out. Yup, y'all consider the filth on every app. Thought I was playing, huh? Nope. Y'all consider the trash, guys. The perverts. Also, they told them that y'all the boogeyman. When did spring break stop being for college kids? Let's go. Users joke that spring break is typically associated with college-age students in question why older rappers were attending the parties. Because the rappers are, all right? You see the code, right? It's right here. Why older rappers? Not young rappers. That's what I say. Not young rappers. Not rappers 27, 24. BOOSIE is a grandfather. So people want to know, what the hell they doing there? Now, I get to show y'all this part. Remember when I told y'all, this is why a lot of our kids are dumb and ignorant, because their rappers make them ignorant. How the youth of today can't just go get educated. They can't just get their degrees, have their fun, stick to themselves, mind their business. I told you they're fucking predators. They're predators, y'all. I told y'all, it's right here. They predators for many reasons. You just kept thinking predator means sexual predator. Their behavior is fucking predator. When you know for a fact, kids gonna be in Houston this week. Oh shit, spring break. Let's go. That's a predator. You're looking for something. Your old ass went down there looking for something. You're stalking out youngsters. Keyword, college kids. You're stalking them. You're going to call it, we going out there to have fun. You're stalking youngsters, but you don't see it because you got dementia. Y'all don't comprehend time, space, and age. Dementia, which means you'll deal with minors because you don't get the fact you're going means you're a predator. You don't get it. Grown-ups do other shit for fun. Grown-ups go to Vegas. Grown-ups take trips. Grown-ups go where grown-ups go. Grown-ups go to Hawaii, shit like that. Y'all know when you go around minors and youngsters, you can be broke. You can't get no real woman when you ain't got no money. So here you have it. How many spring breaks does Boosie get? When did spring break stop being for college kids? All right? Didn't I tell you wherever they go, they ruin shit? Everywhere they go, it's a cesspool of fuck. Wherever they go at, y'all. They ruin every vibe. They look dry, boring, corny, old, drugged out. And they made a point in this article to let us all know they both are convicted felons. Huh? Why are convicted felons around youngsters? That's what they're telling you. Why do criminals want to hang around college kids? See that? Some users defended the rappers. Here we go, y'all. I told y'all they all around y'all. They call users. These users be on Instagram and YouTube all day and Facebook. Some users defended the rappers. Why? Because predators defend predators. Old heads defend old heads. Get it? You know who they are by who they defend. Clarity. Some users defended the rappers and simply enjoyed seeing the lively atmosphere. Somebody wrote, I like this. This is Houston. I'm familiar with. This the Houston I'm familiar with. I like this. But this guy don't already know what we spoke about. What? All the kids, all the pedos in Texas too. We just watched a sting that was done at Texas over the weekend, Houston, Texas. So I'll tell y'all what I know. While Boosie them down there, I showed y'all the other day on Sunday, people getting locked up in Houston for what? Minors and sex trafficking as we speak. In Houston as we speak. As we speak. As they there, told you that's what it means. They know the rappers are y'all guards. Wherever the rappers go, y'all follow. So when I see Boosie and BG, I also know other niggas there, 50, 45, 48, 53. They gonna run because they run. But this what happened. A lot of other Negroes, they got locked up dealing with minors. And then other Negroes went down there thinking they gonna be pimps, taking their hoes down there. They got locked up right there in Houston, Texas. I already told y'all, man, wherever Boosie at, I stay away. All you got to know is this same weekend, people been going to jail. So you see this guy from Houston? I like this. Like, this is the Houston I'm familiar with. Bingo. Let's go. Let's get it. So I'm going to tell y'all this last time. If you got any teens, especially if you pay the phone bill, if you pay the phone bill and you don't got a teen lock, well, that's going to be your fault. Anything happens, it's now y'all fault, guys. If there's anything negative they doing on that app, that's all your fault. Anything happened to them on that app, it's now your fault. All other parents have put the lock on. So it's all on you now. Guess what? If you don't put the lock on your teen phone now, it's called bad parenting. That's what it's called, y'all. 60 years old, going to spring break, I have seen it all. This is the worst. Just showing y'all nobody respect their behavior. Other commenters poke fun at Boosie's age and grandfather status. So these are the things I've been speaking about when some of y'all might have thought I was talking to people. And I said, no, y'all, hip-hop is being judged for what it is now. Y'all all being judged for weirdos, perverts, idiots, dummies, incompetent, stupid, criminals, all that. It's all judgment now, meaning that's who y'all are now. And now, when I say it's showing, it's because here's the proof. You can see it. You can see it now. It's showing. They showing you who they are. They showing you what they do. They showing you what they participate in. But what they didn't get is me and others, we're not fond of their behavior. Get it? So every time they post, like I said, what's going to happen? Life after Diddy. However, Boosie and BG's career has also included legal challenges. In 2012, BG, 14 years. Long story short, they talking about their criminal charges. The Baton Rouge rapper, Boosie, check it out. Boosie began his music career in the 1990s as a member of the collective Concentration Camp. A group called Concentration Camp, y'all. Corny as hell. Boosie was picked by P. Diddy, y'all. So, do you now see how they painting them as a problem? Not only they saying they old, they also saying they 2 convicted felons. And see, I told you in hip hop, what y'all don't get is this why y'all don't get nowhere. This why y'all all sunk. Because the criminals hang with college kids. People go to college, people get degrees, but get inspired by criminals, Jay-Z. That's their dumb fault. They go through all this shit in life, want to be respected as educational people, but they look up to high school dropouts and listen to them and follow them and love criminals, but they want other people to respect them. But they won't draw the line and say, look, stay away from my educated kids. We should go on strike. We should start a protest to get rappers to stay away from our college kids. They didn't do it. So therefore, there you have it. All right? Don't forget, why am I saying that? Hip-hop culture. That's what they call it. The culture is y'all all hang together. It ain't no age limit. That's y'all culture, y'all way of life. So that's also y'all recipe for failure. Because y'all always hang together, the good and the bad. That's why I drew a line. I told y'all, if you smart, draw a line. You ain't got to keep playing the dumb shit. You ain't got to keep going with the beat of a drum that don't exist. It's not real. It's only real when you believe it. Got it? You don't got to stick to the code of Boosie complexion. Because this is what they really about now. You get it? Your mentality of what that complexion is, it ain't no more. That's what it used to be. Now that shit means failure, guys. All right? In 2009, Boosie was sentenced to prison on drug and gun charges. Straight criminals hanging around youngsters. So as they posted, the youngsters see it, and they're around the youngsters. Look, in Florida, shootouts, arrests, minors arrested in Houston and Miami. Let's go. And Daytona, all over, y'all. Let's get to it. I'm making sure I don't miss nothing. Here goes some more responses of other people speaking on their situation. Boosie like 50. He need to call his Uber ASAP. Grandpa in the club. Boosie a grandpa now. So you see that? When they, in their mind, when they post on the gram, they think they shining. I tell you, they be getting roasted on every other platform. Roasted. So I tell you, everybody's not stupid, y'all. And I will say this. A lot of young people not stupid. They not buying this shit. A lot of youngsters don't want to see their face. Now let me show Fantasyland something. Gather around, adults. Let me show you how y'all all been delusional with dementia. How many hit records does Boosie have? How many hit records does Boosie and BG have? But y'all still love them to death, right? Why do y'all still love them? Oh, you love them because when you was a kid. Meanwhile, neither one of these Negroes got no hit records. They don't get played on the radio. Them niggas never went platinum, gold. They ain't got no recent material. Them niggas ain't rapping over 15 years. Meanwhile, what are they doing at these events? And why you still talking about them? Because it's you. You got dementia. You stuck in time. You still look at them like, that's Boosie and BG. That's your dumb ass. You got it now? This how we all look at y'all now. You got it? When you in comment sections talking, we look at all y'all as incompetent dummies, because they are not even relevant. When I said social media made people stay relevant that don't even fucking have careers. The nigga last hit was Wipe Me Down. That was so long ago. Boosie been out of prison for about 16 years now. He ain't made no hit song, not once. BG been free from jail. He ain't made not one hit song. But then again, when BG came out, did not tell you Negroes, rap is dead. He ain't making no music. I've been telling y'all for the past 3 to 4 years, hip hop is dead. It's never coming back. They just acting online. Do you have the proof now? Right? And I'm saying that because some of y'all was subscribed, and I was telling some of y'all dumbass back then. And some of y'all dumbass I told, I don't see y'all face like that no more. All right? Because I told you they was clowns. I'm talking to anybody ever call themselves going against what I say, I'm always prove you a clown in the end. Let's go. Because I don't know everything, y'all. I don't. But one thing about me, when I speak on something and I stand on it, I know what I'm talking about. I don't just be reaching that shit. If I don't know something, I'm going to shut up. If I don't know about something, I ain't even bringing it up, y'all. That's how I roll. If you know something better than me, shit, put me on. Let me know. I'm cool with that. I like to learn from people. But other than that, anything I know, you challenge it, you're going to get slayed. In the end, I'm going to laugh at you. Let's go. Instagram tightens restriction. Now, mind you, this is national news. Damn near every day, when I got up the live yesterday, NBC News, this shit is big news, commercials. Well, I'm watching Netflix, the commercial come out of nowhere. Instagram child safety lock. So I want y'all all to know this is the now. This is real parenting, y'all. So I don't want y'all to let Instagram be y'all downfall in judgment of y'all fucking parenting. I tell you like this, Instagram, Facebook, mess around, get your kids taken from you guys. I'm not playing with you. You fuck around, get your kids taken. Especially if your kids posting themselves on that shit and you ain't know, but you ain't put a filter on and your daughter sending inbox to people, sit up, what? Parents, I'm telling you now, it's a setup. Y'all bet, especially if you fucking pay that bill, you better put that fucking lock on. Ain't nothing that kid gonna say. After 10 to 7, 10 a.m. at night, no, 10 p.m. at night to 7 in the morning, your ass on lockdown. You better do something else. You better let them know. If that is in your fucking name, I'm telling y'all again, because I feel this is a setup, because now parents have no excuse of anything their child do on that app, and it's on TikTok. All the apps they on has a lock, which means now, parent, it's your fault. Don't forget, I told you that. I've been telling you, now it's here. Because they figured out all the kids going missing in the country was off these apps. They all went missing off the app. DMs. All of them. They also know the young men been trying to talk to the older lady models, the older ladies. All those, you look at all those women online showing their titties, they ass, twerking. The whole time it was not a child filter. I told you before, we had to sneak porn magazines. These kids woke up, saw porno every day, 24/7, 24/7. They see more porn than we ever saw in our whole life. And for them, it was normal. That's the pedophilia. When that young man looking at that BBL, her ass twerking, that woman 28, 30 years old, that young boy 15 years old, that's pedophilia, guys. Told you, y'all word, it's all normal. That young boy 14 in high school, but he looking at grown woman ass every day. That's pedophilia, guys. You guys, I told you guys don't. I told you these apps are pedo. Told you. But I also told you they were using these apps to lock people up as well. So the same people been hollering at, they still been locked. Look, these apps been used for baiting. So the same way they was used to traffic and kidnap, same way they used to lock people ass up. And now, parents, if you don't put the lock on it, that means you're a willing participant. Guess what, parent? Your daughter's 16. She got caught doing some shit on there. Now they can say, you was with the program, bitch. Because your daughter got caught selling her ass, and you the parent, you with her every day. How you didn't know? Well, you making your daughter do this? Bingo, you didn't put the filter on it. So I'm going to tell y'all all, you better put it on, because it's going to now be classified as bad parenting. You ain't no good parent. You ain't put the filters on the apps. Don't you see the filter on these applications, ma'am? You ain't a good parent. Got it? All right, y'all. If you know back in the day, we grown-ups did not watch porno in front of you. Sit down and watch this. Bro, you gotta have brains now, y'all. I told you, they know y'all incompetent. Put the lock on the phone, y'all. They won't die from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. During the freaky hours, they want that shit locked. Let's go. We'll get back to it all. But now you're going to see this. The most boringest couple of entertainment. And y'all see, I'm always going to tell you, when I start talking about that real shit, the numbers always drop on purpose. I do that. I'm telling you, I was able to see throughout all these years, people got energy for certain topics. Whenever I start talking about this, that's when I started getting scared years ago. I started saying, yo, man, it is so many predators and pedophiles and weirdos amongst us, y'all. Disguised as black. Disguised as black. Damn near all of them are fucking deviants, y'all. And I always did the experiment through the numbers, y'all. I always know. It don't matter what the numbers saying alive. When I start talking about this sexual predator shit, that shit always going to drop between 20 to 100 people going to dip out every time, y'all. Told you they all around here, man. They don't want to hear that shit. That scared. All of the predators don't like this talk, y'all. And it's millions of them. So I just want y'all to know. I'm just letting y'all know. Don't worry about what I'm saying. The whole America on this shit. That's what I want them to know. Like, you can run from this channel, that channel. Just know the whole America is on it. And they watching, they looking, and they ready. And they know everything y'all about because y'all department is being watched. Y'all are the ones being watched on every app. Every app. Y'all the ones being watched. It's that simple. Because y'all the ones being warned to stay away from. When I told you, y'all the ones being blamed for ruining the country and ruining every fucking city. You don't get to get away with all that internet shenanigans of dying, killing, shooting, beefing, fighting, stripping, naked, shot up this, shot up that. No, they say y'all fucked up America. So now you're going in the trash, guys. You're going in the trash. Now, all they needed was the excuse. They got the excuse now. They got all the excuse. It's called the study you were in online, which was recorded in a database, which could all be used in court of law right now to this day. This is who they are now. All right? America cannot flourish without these people not here. Okay. They ruin places for vacation. Okay. In New York, 2.2 million live in poverty. Why? They say they're wasting 81,000 per year. Bingo. They're not even successful homeless. They're not even taking advantage of our systems no more. They can't even use the homeless system to their advantage or the welfare system to their advantage at all. Back in the day on welfare, they became city workers after that. Shit like that. They came up. They couldn't even come up on welfare no more. So cut it. Wow. Told y'all was going to be talking and talking and talking. Your last death is going to be social service. Goodbye. Pow. Out of here. Let's see how big their mouth is now. They keep talking shit about the government. Cut their ass off. Let them be who the fuck they are now. Can't make no more money off that rap shit. Ain't getting no more checks. Cut their ass off. No more selling drugs. Ain't no more flipping, no more checks. Now let's see how they make it, because they mouth big. Let's go. I told y'all what's going to happen. Before all this shit happened, y'all, didn't I tell them? I said they going to keep running their mouth. I said their whole world going to disappear. Where we at now, y'all? What you got left? Holler me in the chat. What's left? What's left of natural fun? All right. I was hesitating this dry ass couple because it goes to the same topic of Geppetto behavior. Swizz Beatz, child, mother. Look, check it out right here. The child that Swizz Beatz has with a woman that lives in United Kingdoms. The mother alleges drug exposure during U.S. visits. Swizz Beatz' baby mother is saying that the child got turned out living with Swizz Beatz and Alicia Keys. Sebastian, a London-based singer who shares Nicole with Swizz Beatz, claimed that her daughter became addicted to drugs and vapes while in her father and stepmother's custody. There you have it, y'all. And it is said that she is 17 years old. And when they say drugs, you just think about what kind of drugs. So y'all see the pattern, right? Bad parenting. They're not real parents. So I just want you to see when I kept saying they not innocent, he not innocent. Then you got it. Now, his baby mother bringing smoke to his ass because of being said she been talking online. She's talking online, going live, airing out his business. But the main thing is she's speaking out and saying he and Alicia Keys turned her daughter out, saying that the daughter's messed up in the head. Are we not getting a pattern of this? All right. I told y'all before, you have no proof that they are parents. You saw them as celebrities first and then parents after that. How the hell are you a real parent when you're a celebrity? Get it? They don't spend time like that. They don't put strollers. They don't do the average shit that regular families do. They have nannies. No, y'all, they're fucking stupid, all of them. They're all dumb. All of their high school dropouts starting to show now. Yes, it is. All right? So now that you got it, just monitor these apps. Other than that, y'all, here's your fucking peers. All right? Hey, bro, I know a lot of y'all hurt because this is how a lot of y'all rock. Just grow up and get off that shit, bro. Y'all dealt with kiddie shit so long, you can't even function with grown-ups no more at all. These rappers don't got grown women, and a lot of hip-hoppers don't got grown women. They like young girls. They didn't know all that dressing up, makeup shit was for young girls, bro. That's all it is. Yo, bro, these grown men got used to dealing with women with nothing so long, they got scared of women that got shit. They got scared of women that's independent. They like little girls. You know what's a little girl? A girl that's focused on her hair and nails. Those are little girls. All right? Rappers like little girls, all right? Twerk for me real quick, baby. Twerk for me. Y'all era's the old perverts now. Before, see, it's throwing you off. Like somebody said in the chat, they were like, just because you short, you don't get away with acting young. That's BOOSIE. That's hip-hop. Everybody hip-hop that's short, then they can keep acting young. But they didn't understand it's a way to be older and still be young, meaning the word is hip. That's why a lot of y'all stupid. The word is hip, y'all. It's no age limit on being hip, dummy. But it's a difference in acting young. It's a difference in dressing hip and dressing young, stupid. I got to break these words down because a lot of y'all lost common sense. You just like TEYANA, you don't know where you at. She had a major event getting drunk on a cell phone like she in the house. You could have did that anywhere. So now you see why she was acting up? She was drunk. She was drunk. Drunk. You got it? Drunk. No comprehende. So now you see why I call it hip-hop insanity? Other code word. Hip-hop circus, hip-hop, it doesn't fucking matter, y'all. Wherever you see that word, you're going to see clowns, failure, funerals, dark, depressing, Geppetto. I just keep going. That's what that book is. You got other books, they're righteous. You get happiness out of it. You get happiness out of doing taekwondo. That book could say Tai Chi on it. It's going to be happy. The book could say anything on it. It's going to be happy. Something good. But if that shit say hip-hop, oh, shit. Something is not right. So when I told you, I stay away from that shit. Hip-hop is a curse. And I don't fuck with that shit. You got it now? All right. I'll holler at y'all later, man. Thanks for appreciating my BS. The realest shit going on right now is these storms. It's power out right now as we speak. Power's still out in certain places. Ain't too much going on, y'all, but this dark failure, all right? On that note, keep your head up. More to come. And we just going to keep laughing at them, man. And that's it. That's all we can do. Y'all enjoy y'all day. Appreciate everybody. TEYANA, Rihanna. See that? Any one of y'all could be Teyana, man. Any one of y'all could be a star. Once Hollywood get you, you going to look so good. They even got to finesse it when you ain't got no talent. You ain't got to sing. Well, y'all sing in the shower, right? That's enough to make it in Hollywood now. That's all you got to do. TEYANA, Rihanna. So I'm saying that because it's not a coincidence. She's from the same family. You got it? The diddler. On that note, y'all, let me get out of here, man. We out. One. Y'all see Usher being a perv, right? Don't forget, Usher got that thing, man. Usher got them herps. You know what I'm saying? We already laughed at this already. Why you think Usher got the gloves on? Alicia told him put them gloves on. Hell no, you ain't touching me without no glove. Yeah, he know what he better do. Better put that damn glove on. But I ain't gonna lie, that hand is inappropriate, bro. That hand is inappropriate. That hand is inappropriate, y'all. It is. Usher got slick that day. But don't worry, they might have did a threesome before. That's how they get down, man. You see Usher being a perv. Man, they might all got that shit Usher got. I'll be honest with you, man. They say, oh, Kelly got herpes. They say they all got it, y'all. So that's what I'm telling you. Like with R. Kelly, he man action. Usher, his case had a man in it. Meanwhile, these ladies still talking about this dumb shit. No, y'all, they all nasty, dirty, disgusting now. All right. Meanwhile, you see that glove, right? He damn near was palming her coochie, man. He moved that hand a little bit to the left. No, Usher, that'll get you punched in the face right now for me. That was some slick shit you did, bro.